Alright, we're day 3 of working on the motorization of a 65 Schwinn Breeze and no damage model, meaning there will be no cuts, no bruises, no scrapes, taps, hole drills, welding on this bike. It will all mount on pre-existing holes that is not even part of the bike, it's part of the basket. So, I've been thinking, and I know that this doesn't have to be exactly square. This part's good. All I need to do on this is grind this off, or part of it. At least, I would say probably from here back, make it a triangle. But what I do need to do is decide how I'm going to mount this. Now let me grab my ominous pointy piece of metal. Look how killer dangerous that is. Anyway, so here's my turnbuckle mount. The turnbuckle, which, let me grab that for those of you that might have not tuned in yesterday. Turnbuckle. I'll get the engine too. Why not? We'll grab the engine. No, and just because it's early in the morning and I really don't want to get impaled with sharp pointy pieces of metal on the floor, I'll get my awesome Caterpillar knee rest. Alright, so we're ready now. Okay. So, I know that the engine is going to have to mount like this right here. Obviously, I'm going to have to cut this metal a bit. So what I planned to do originally is just wherever the hole falls, which is probably about there, just drill a hole, get a bolt, put it through there, and let it pivot on that. You know, have one tighten down against this, have this next to the other bolt, and then tighten 2 bolts down so it won't go anywhere, but it's not tight. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It's a little trick I learned. I'm going to cut the video right here and show you. Update on the motorization of the 65 Schwinn. Well, I used the bench grinder and the angle grinder, and I've been trying to get this thing on here. Here's the nut that it fits on. And what I'm basically trying to do, I had to drill these things out. They were for the starter. And I'm trying to make this bicycle peg fit on there. Now it's not sitting flat, and I don't know why, but I'll figure that all out. And I need to knock they have some burrs on there I need to knock off. But I'm hoping to get this part mounted today. And if I can do this, then it's on to hopefully mounting it on the bike with my... Oh, that is so dangerous. You are such a deadly killer and menace to society. I should hang you on the wall because you're just so great. Alright, anyway, back to what I'm talking about. My air hose I'm now tripping over. Oh no, I left it plugged up. Anyway, I also got this turnbuckle mount just kind of laid out. That's fully extended. And this is how the nut layout. I got a bolt. This bolt hole, or that nut holds the bolt to the bike, and then these two all back against each other to keep tight on the engine, and I'll drill that hole somewhere in here. I'll have to cut off the end and drill it. But this is just a matter of the thin, that's still probably a quarter to half-inch deep hole. Maybe not that deep. It's relatively deep. Can you see? I need a light. There we go. That's how deep it is, and it needs to be a lot less deep. But yeah. So I gotta do some more grinding. Just meaningless grinding, sitting here holding it like this, and it's burn your hand off. But I'll get back to you. So that's really the only thing that's happened. Grinding these things off were a pain in the butt, and I'm scared there's shrapnel everywhere, but I put the carbs cover on so it didn't get in there. So, yep, that's about it. Welcome, tubers, one and all. I'm very happy. I got some progress. I have lost one battle. Now my front tire is deflating rather rapidly, which is just glorious because, you know, who doesn't like a flat tire? And I found out that these front tires are like 20 bucks a pop, but notice anything different? That's kind of wiggly. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Front tire or front engine thingy is mounted. Right now, I have it, so to speak, idling, or no, clutch is disengaged. So now, let me engage it for it. Oh, okay, I gotta hold on to this front tire. So with the simple twist, and I'm gonna have to probably keep a wrench. Oh no, maybe I can kind of do it, but oh, I got the low battery warning again. A hand, yep. How we doing? Hope it's engaged. So now I haven't built supporting brackets and whatnot. This is all still very flexible, but yeah, see, it's pulling this up now. I need to mount that. But look, now it, in theory, yes. See it before it, that piece, there's a piece down there that's lifting up and I need to mount it. See this one? It's just lifting. I need to use something and put it where it won't do that anymore, but it's taking shape. I don't like that jiggleness. It bothers me. So now I gotta figure out my front tire too. With the kickstand, it probably is gonna have a hard time holding it up, so I'm gonna have to make sure I always park it like this. This right chair. But it's not done yet. Not had a test ride yet, but it might soon. Well guys, I'm working on this and I need to, my drills have both died, so I'm going to have to let them recharge. But here's my brace. Basically I'm going to use the hole that the wheel is and just this will act as a washer. What's the big deal? This, I'll drill a hole on this end, goes under the nut. This end already has a hole, I have to drill one over here. Bolt, bolt, snug it up as tight as I can. Hopefully that won't move anymore. And then it will be sturdy. And that's about it. So I'm done for today.